Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. I'm having a really weird issue with the Prelude and I don't even know if it's gonna make it up into the garage, but let's hope so. Surprisingly, the Prelude felt normal. I really don't know how to explain it, but I think I really messed up this time, guys. Oh man, let me see if I can figure this out. Prelude hack. I'm having some issue between the engine and transmission. I was hoping it was the clutch master cylinder, but after some research, a lot of people are saying that maybe my pressure plate is backing off. So I'm gonna take a little peek in here and see if anything looks kind of weird. Yep. I can't tell anything from here. Alright, so this is what was happening. I was cruising on the way home and I noticed when I would step on the gas pedal that the RPMs would kind of shoot up all by itself before the car started accelerating, you know? And as I drove it some more, I noticed that my clutch pedal was super stiff. Like, there was no play at all. I would barely step on it and I'd be able to change gears in and out. Like right now, transmission feels solid, everything's good. I don't know why, but the clutch pedal feels normal as well. So, yeah. I don't know, bro. It's really weird that the Prelude feels normal right now, but I had this issue twice, so it might be a big waste of time, but yo, I gotta pull the transmission off and just look what's going on with the clutch. I have a pretty good idea on what happened, and I guess there's no point in explaining it until I can confirm that there's an issue with the clutch. And if there's an issue with the clutch, I didn't know what to tell you. But yeah, I really don't want to do this, but yo, sitting around and complaining about it and postponing it ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna just knock this out as fast as possible. How long do you think it'll take me to pull off the transmission? This is the SH, so there's a couple extra steps. I gotta remove the ATTS system, which is pretty much a mini transmission on the back of the engine. So it makes removing the transmission probably about an extra 30 minutes to an hour longer. But anyways, it's a little past 11:30. Let's hope I can get this transmission off, let's say by 2 o'clock. Yeah. Well guys, it's a little past 2 o'clock and the transmission is still in the car. Woo! There were a few things that kind of held me up and I was like, man, I really don't want to remove this, but then I figured I have to just to have access, because I got really big hands and it's hard to squeeze into tight places. So I had to remove this radiator hose. A lot of coolant went everywhere. I disconnected my engine harness just so I could kind of get right here. And yeah, the transmission is almost ready to come out. The only things I need to do next is disconnect the shifter cables, remove the transmission mount, and then I can pretty much pull out the transmission. Oh yeah, and undo a couple transmission bolts. But yeah, I was hoping I'd have it off by now, but yo, 2.5 hours and I'm pretty much ready to take it off, so not bad, not bad. But taking off the transmission is the easy part. Putting it back in is oh yeah, I gotta take out the ATTS as well, so that's gonna take some extra time. Whatever. Well, I'm gonna take a break, go eat real quick, and then I'll catch you guys back up on what's going on. Yeah. Well, I think I pulled off my transmission for nothing. So here's my flywheel. It looks fine. The back looks good. My clutch disc, the spring is still intact. Everything looks nice. What everybody was saying on Facebook was they thought that the spring might have popped out and got between this clutch disc and pressure plate. Because this bearing pushes on these fingers right here, and if there was a spring stuck in there, I guess it would cause the clutch pedal to stay stiff. Oh, even this bearing looks fine. The shift fork looks fine as well. I was told to check this out, but it doesn't look cracked or nothing, so that's good. And even the flywheel looks good. Let me try to get in there. It's a bit dusty, but everything's good. Nothing was loose when I took it apart either, so I guess the whole clutch is Gucci. That was pretty disappointing to find out that there's no issue with the clutch. But I guess it's also a good thing, because when I had this issue, it kind of made me think like, dang, did I install the clutch incorrectly? Because that was my first time doing it, and so I guess I did do it good. I was also thinking if I should take apart my transmission, but then I didn't have any trouble shifting gears at all, so it's nothing transmission related. I don't think so. So, you know, back to the original issue, it's the clutch pedal. It was super stiff, as if, you know, there was no play at all. So if the whole clutch kit is good, this slave cylinder is brand new, the clutch master cylinder is brand new. The only thing that wasn't touched was the OEM clutch lines. So I'm kind of thinking maybe there's some type of contamination and maybe one of the lines are clogged. I'm gonna have to sleep on this. If you think you have an idea of what's going on, like what my issue is or what I should check out, please let me know down in the comments below. And hopefully I get this video posted sooner than later. That way you guys can help me out, because I'm gonna just take a break for now. That's it for today. Pulled out the trans just to find out nothing. Oh man. Well, alright guys, I'm just gonna call it a day and see y'all next time. Deuces. Hold up. There's some information I forgot to give you guys, and now that I think about it, I think it's really important. Okay, so for a while now, I've been playing with the clutch pedal adjustment, both on the Prelude and on my Civic. And I've said it a bunch of times in my previous videos that I really don't enjoy driving the Civic because the clutch pedal feels so hard and it's hard to shift gears and yada yada yada, right? But today I finally fixed that issue. I know how to adjust the clutch pedal correctly. And I think the issue is that I over tightened the clutch pedal on the Prelude. Pretty much I adjusted the pedal so much that I suspect that, what's it called? This bearing was constantly pressing on these fingers. Because on the Prelude I could kind of press on the pedal and shift gears. But you know, when it got stiff, I barely tapped on it and I could shift gears. Way different. Anyways, like I said, I think that this bearing was too far adjusted, as in it was engaged with the flywheel pretty much the entire time, really. So yeah, maybe I just had to do the clutch pedal adjustment again. I don't know. I think I could just reinstall everything and do my clutch pedal adjustment correctly, and the Prelude should be good. Because on my Civic, it feels a lot better. Like, it's really hard to explain how the Civic felt. Like, when I'm in the Civic, I would literally have to press on the clutch pedal, like stomp on it for me to change gears. Like, I felt my hip twist and my abs kind of flexing just so I could change gears, and it just wasn't enjoyable to drive the Civic. But now that I've adjusted it correctly, it's much easier to shift gears, and it doesn't take as much force to do it. So now I have a really good understanding on how to do a clutch pedal adjustment, and maybe I'll do a video on how to do it. But you know, I gotta master it first before I make a video. I'll have to show you guys one day and just explain it to you, because now it makes a lot of sense to me, and now I think that's why I have this issue. But yeah, alright guys, thanks for dropping by. Comment down below what you think is going on, your thoughts, whatever, and yeah, see you on the next one. Deuces.